All right, all right. Let's howl at the moon this Labor Day for the weekend forecast for week 35's Comic Con forecast. Labor Day weekend is here, everybody. Summer's going to be, I guess, unofficially over. So that's what it is, I guess. And week 35's featured event is Wolf and Fox, a divorced duo forced to co-parent the city when a relationship sours. A heroics duo must work past their mutual trauma in therapy to protect the city of Jax. And that goes on Kickstarter October 4th. And remember, a creator's responsibility. It is the creator's responsibility. Hold on one second. Got to put up our forecast. Oops. Give me 1 second. We're just switching out a icon for our TikTok audience. Bear with me, please, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. I just got to change the size of the forecast so you don't always get everything ready. And then you're dealing with it in the middle of the show. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm almost there. I promise, kids. Just have to make this a little smaller. There we go. All right, we're ready to go now, I promise. All right. A creator's responsibility. It is your responsibility as a creator to promote the upcoming appearances you have, even if you're a guest starting at least 2 weeks out. Do not expect other people to promote where you're going to be. That's your job as a comic book creator. And if you want to help with that, we're always here over at Comic Book Advocates to help you. And just send us the information. We'll go over that at the end of the show. All right, it's time to pack your bags for week 35. It's Labor Day weekend, but check out a COMiXcation that can be ahead for you. And wow, that's weird that it says on spurts. On September 2nd, it should say, in Fort Myers, Florida, join I Am Mr. Anderson. That's me for a walk in downtown Fort Myers, an art walk from 6 to 10 p.m. And you can see, obviously, that the autocorrect has failed me this time, but that's all right. You guys are going to figure it out because all the information's here, right? That's going to be on the River District, and that's only if it's not bad weather. If it's bad weather, it will have to be postponed. There is some Atlantic stuff going on, and we're not sure how it's going to look next weekend. Hopefully, nothing affecting us for our Labor Day weekend. That'll be from 6 to 10 p.m. next Friday, September 2nd. I'll be there. And I'm the creator in the wild this week. The rest of this is coming off our advocating affiliate, conventionscene.com. So here we go. Of course, this one everyone knows about. It's Dragon Con coming back for another year, of course, one of the biggest events in the nation in Atlanta, Georgia, this weekend. I'm told it starts now as early as Wednesday and runs all the way through Labor Day. If you guys are going to Dragon Con, make sure to send us pictures over at Comic Book Advocates. Find us on Twitter at Comics Advocates, and let's see what you guys have going on. And I believe there's actually something that we're missing for some reason, and this is always when you're live, right? And it just so happens. So, I don't know why it didn't take it over, because there should have been one more. But this week's comics crowdfunder is Watchmen 2, Back in Blood. And you guys can check that out on Kickstarter by going to backerpaws.com. We're covering it. Or you can find it on Kickstarter itself. And you can back it today. All right, we're just going to double check. So I'm pretty sure we're missing one event. And I'm looking it up now at comicsforecast.com. And I think we didn't transfer over, right? Let's see. I'm seeing Dragon Con. Yes, there it is. It's the 13th annual. We're just going to go over to our comics forecast, and we'll fix this after this video goes off air. So go to comicsforecast.com. And one of the copy and paste didn't go over, but in our main forecast, It's still there, and I was able to check on the phone. Give me 1 second. I know this is the most awkward forecast yet. This is what happens when you do it live in front of all these different audiences. In the meantime, make sure that you're subscribing to comicbookadvocates.com, where the love of comics comes first. And here we go, jumping right into it. There's Dragon Con, and here it is, the 13th annual Tuscan Comic Con. It's happening this weekend, and they have a big COVID-19 update. This is going to be happening in Tuscan, Arizona. That's the 2nd through the 4th of September, as they ring in the fall with a Comic-Con forecast. And we already talked about this week's crowdfunder. If you guys, and there's going to be an extended forecast that is attached to this week's Comics Newswire, so make sure to tune into that for week 35 later in the week for more information. And we're going to go over here and we're going to tell you that all of our advocating tweets and our directional tweets now go through COMiX Advocate on Twitter. Make sure that you have followed that profile. And if you want us to cover what you have going on and where you're going, to go into the Comics Newswire at yahoo.com and actually send us an email, or go to our actual group on the Meta, the Comics Newswire Newsroom. It's a Facebook group. Join it and just give us the information, and we'll more than likely have it on the show. And finally, this evening, before we go, this program is brought to you. This show is made possible in thanks to a partnership with Continuum Comics. Me and my tongue tie are going to disappear right now into doing something else. So thank you for tuning in. Sorry I tripped over my words so much tonight. I have no idea what's going on with me, but I appreciate you all checking us out. This has been the Comics Forecast, week 35.